Welcome back traders to my YouTube channel. So in this video, I'm going to share with you guys a very simple and back-tested strategy that I am personally using right now at the moment. So before I get down to it, I would like to ask you guys if you guys can leave a comment and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let's target 500 likes for this video. If we reach 500 likes, that tells me that you guys are enjoying my content and would like to see more videos being provided for you guys. So 500 likes is our goal for this video. So in this strategy, it's a very simple strategy, very easy to implement in your own trading, but there are simple rules that you have to follow, just like anything in life. So the three main rules for this strategy is you need a minimum 1 to 2 risk reward ratio, meaning for every dollar you're willing to risk, you're going to make back $2. The second main rule is to trade only break/retest. Okay, so we're not looking to trade any rejections, any high or low formations, none of that. We're just looking to trade a break and then the retest. The third thing you need is patience. Just like any strategy in the Forex market, patience is paramount. Now, before I continue, I would like to ask you guys to stay to the end of the video because you guys will actually learn something new. I'm going to show you guys the concept of the strategy. Then I'm going to go ahead and put it to the test on some live charts, okay? So now moving on. There's two things you want to keep in mind. The overall trend, you want to know if it's a bearish trend, if it's a bullish trend, or if we are just in consolidation. You need to be able to identify that. How do you identify that? On the 4-hour and the daily time frame. Okay. The second thing you want to keep in mind is the key level of support and resistance. This right here is very, very important for the strategy because in order to have a break and retest, you need to be able to identify the key support and resistance levels, which we will go through on the live chart. Now let's continue. Let's move on. So I'm going to show you guys what I mean, and I'll just take out the ghost feed for now. So let's say we are in a bullish trend. So we see price is pushing up and we're having that retracement and we're pushing up higher. Okay, so now that we've identified we are in a bullish trend because we have a higher low, and higher high. Now we see that this right here would have been a key level of resistance. Okay, so we had a break of that level of resistance and now we're simply looking for that retest. So right here is where we had that retest, and right at this position is where we would be looking for that buy opportunity to the upside. Okay, so let me just okay. So right here is where we would be looking for that buy position because we broke this level of resistance and we had a confirmed retest. Okay, so very, very simple. Now I'm just going to give you guys one more just in a downtrend. I'll just show you guys what I mean. So now we are in a downtrend. We have our impulsive move and we're looking for that retracement now. Retracement, impulsive move, retracement. Okay, impulsive move to the downside. And now we're looking for that retracement. All right, so let's see what happens here. So we have a level of support here, which was key, right? So we had a level of support, multiple rejections. We had a break of this level of support. Now we're waiting for that retest to occur. So remember, so right here for the three main rules, we were looking for that patience. This patience is where we actually have that break and we're waiting for that retest to occur. That's where we will actually need that patience. And the break retest is right here. So we would actually break this level and the retest would be at this point in the market. Okay, and keep in mind the trend, which is, so we've identified the overall trend is bearish. Then the key support and resistance, this is a key level of support, and I'll show you guys what I mean. So I put this over here for my viewers who actually take notes for my YouTube channel, so you guys can write this down, for it's very, very important. Perhaps even sketch this out so you guys know what I mean. Now let's hop on to the live charts. Okay, so this is GBP JPY on the 4-hour time frame, and I am using the replay tool on this. So we've identified that the overall trend is bullish. So what we're waiting for right now is for price to break to the upside, break this level of resistance, and break and then retest and continue towards the upside. Now, if price happens to break this level of support, then the bullish market structure has been broken, and we'll be looking for a bearish bias. All right, so let's see how this trade plays out. Okay, so now we're seeing that we're seeing a strong push towards the upside. Let's see if we can actually break this level. And no, we did not break. Okay, the resistance level is holding, and now we're seeing price having a huge sell-off to the bottom. Now I'm looking for either a push back towards the upside for so we can break this level, or if we can break this level of support. Okay, there you go. So we have a break of this level of support. Now simply we're just looking for that retest, and we'd be looking for okay, so right here. So we had that retest. We want to wait for the next confirmation. So remember, break and retest. So we just broke and we came up for that retest, but we want to wait for the next few candlesticks to form so we can confirm that price is maintaining below this level of resistance. So let's see what happens. So this is a doji candlestick. Let's wait for one more. Okay, so you see price is now spiking up towards the upside, and this right here could just be a retracement of the new bearish market. So let me show you guys what I mean. So we broke market structures towards the upside, so we don't need this level anymore. We formed this strong bearish push towards the downside, and now we're pushing up for that level of retracement. So let's see if we can actually have break this level of support before we can look for that retest and continuation. Okay, so we continue to push up higher. Great, right here. So we formed a huge bearish engulfing, closing back below this level of support. So what I'll be looking for right now is a retest of this level. So I'm just going to put a pending order. Our stop loss is going to be right here. So around this level, we can make it, and we can make our take profit 1 2 3. All right, guys. So remember, you can make it minimum 1 to 2, but in this situation, I'm going to make it 1 2 3 because I've identified the overall trend in the market, which is bearish, and I've identified this to be the retracement, and I'm looking for the next impulsive move to occur. So let's see how this plays out. Okay, so the trade is active now. So let's see how this goes, and there you guys can see price is starting to push to the downside. Let's see if we can hit take profit. Great. So we actually hit take profit on this one. So 1 2 3, very, very simple. Easy 135 pips. So if we were risking 2% on this trade, we would have easily made 6% just off of this break retest. All right, so let's see how price develops now. Okay, so we are still bearish now, and we have this level of support that we just broke. So let's see if price can show any signs of rejection. Okay, so that's 1 2. So we were seeing that this level is acting as a level of resistance. Let's see if we can come up for another retest. Okay, so let's actually enter off of this level because we see that price is acting as a strong level of resistance. Now I'm going to place a stop loss right here, and I'll look for a 1 to 2.5. We'll make this 1 to 2.5 risk reward. Let's see how this trade plays out. And there you guys can see we had a huge bearish push. Why did I enter this position? Because I identified that this was a key level of resistance acting in the market. We had multiple wick rejections, and we just formed another wick rejection. We entered this trade and we had a huge push towards the downside. And as you guys can see, take profit would have been hit, and there you go. Take profit is hit. So the first trade we made 6%, and on this trade we would have made around 5% on this trade as well. Okay, guys, so very, very simple strategy. I hope you guys learned something beneficial, and you guys are able to implement this. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment even, and I'll reply to your comments, and we can see if I can post more strategy videos for you guys if that is what you guys want. Thank you all, and I hope you guys have a blessed trading week.